Hello world, Krista here with Books and Jams, and it is December. That is crazy. Sorry that I haven't been making videos in the last couple weeks. It has just been a little bit crazy in my world. There was Thanksgiving and there was a lot of car problems. The good news is I have a new car. Woo woo! I'll put a picture of it here so you can enjoy the beauty that is my new car. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the books that I hope to read, at least start reading, during the first 2 weeks of December. I am participating in the 12 Days of Cozmas, which is hosted by Robin at The Driftless Reader and Courtney from The Cortagonist. I will link both of their description videos or introduction videos to the 12 Days of Cozmas below, because that is where you can find the 12 challenges. I know it's December 3rd, and it might be a little late to get started, but it's okay. It's okay. You can still join in the fun. I'm joining late. You can too. Here are some of the books I'm going to start reading during the next 2 weeks. December is the 12th month of my Goodreads read-along group. I started it in January last year. It's called BooksandJams Readalong. It was a lot of fun reading with you throughout the year. For December, the book that I've chosen for the read-along is Peace Like a River by Leif Enger. This is a book that has come highly recommended over and over and over by Katie from Life Between Words. It is one of her favorite books of all time, and it's one that it's been on my list for a really long time, and I just feel like it has a very wintry feel to it. I have no idea if it has wintry themes. This is about a boy and his father and sister, I believe, who go on a road trip in search of their outlaw brother and son. It's told mainly, I believe, from the perspective of the boy Reuben, who is about 11 years old, I think, so that should be pretty interesting. I've heard very, very good things about it. I'm looking forward to reading this in the read-along group this month. So if you haven't picked this up yet and are interested, it is not too late to join in the fun for December. I'll be setting it up later today. This book accomplishes challenge number 5 for 12 Days of Cozmas, which is a book that has a lot of traveling. So I know that they go on a road trip, and so there's traveling involved. Check. If you watch my channel a lot, you know that this year I've been reading the Anne of Green Gables series, and so I have the last book to read this December, and it's Rilla of Ingleside, and I know a couple people who have told me that this is their favorite book of the whole series, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. For 12 Days of Cozmas, this accomplishes the challenge of a book that I've waited a long time to read. I have owned this book since I was in high school. That's when I was gifted the whole series, and I have never finished the series, so I've been waiting since high school, which I won't tell you how long that is, but it's a long time. This book might have the longest wait of any on my shelves. I'm very proud of myself for finishing and determined to complete this during the month of December. Challenge number 9 is to read a wintry classic, and for that I'm going to be reading A Christmas Carol in this gorgeous Puff and Chalk edition. This is by Charles Dickens. It's a very popular story. You know, the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future comes to Ebenezer Scrooge. I've seen multiple movie adaptations, but I've never read the story in print, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I found a book club in person here in Richmond, and there's only a few of us that are in it, and someone chose for our first book to get together the Noelle Diary by Richard Paul Evans. I believe Richard Paul Evans writes a ton of Christmas themed books, and this is one that was picked out for us to read during the month of December. This is about a man who is estranged from his mom, and she passes away, and he has to go back and clean out her house, and that's where he discovers that she is a hoarder. But amongst all the things that he finds in the house is this diary written by this woman, Noelle. And then there's another woman who is involved who's also searching for Noelle. I don't know if there's family relation there or a romantic relationship there. I'm not quite sure. For the 12 Days of Cozmas, this is going to accomplish challenge number 8, which talks about read a book that has some wintry or holiday scenes and settings in it. And I'm pretty sure that that will be included in this book. Finally, I'm going to be finishing up my BookTuber Recommends jar for 2017. In this jar is where I put recommendations from 12 different booktubers that I spoke with last January. I got a little bit of a late start, but I had recommendations given to me, and I put each of those books, that's jiggly, I put each of those books into this jar, and each month I would pick one out, and I have 2 left because I did start late, so I do have 2 here, and I will be attempting to read both of these in December so that I can finish up this challenge strong. And the first one is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This was recommended to me by the BookTube couple, and they no longer are making videos, which makes me very sad because I really loved them and I loved their channel, and I enjoyed beginning to get to know them. And I've heard a lot of mixed things about this book. I know some people really like it and some people don't, but I am excited to be giving it a try. For 12 Days of Cozmas, it accomplishes number 12, which is the first book in a series. So if I am able to get to it at the beginning of the month for Cozmas, it will match one of the challenges, so that's good. The final book recommendation you've seen if you watch my channel because I picked it out a couple times. It's called The Snow Falcon by Stuart Harrison, and this was recommended to me by Catherine from Jane Catherine on Books. She is a lovely friend and booktuber who lives in England and highly recommends this book, so I'm excited to get to it finally. And this accomplishes challenge number 4, which is a book that is in winter, set in winter, or has snow. The word snow is right in the title, so I'm sure that this will accomplish that challenge if I'm able to complete it during the 12 Days of Cozmas. I have 6 books to read. There's no way that I'm going to be able to complete all of these in the 2 weeks that is the readathon, but I'm going to do my best to get through as much as I can. I am participating in the Holiday Adventure-a-thon, which happens at the end of December, so some of these may be repeats on my TBR for that, which you'll just have to wait and see. So there you have it. Those are the books that I hope to read. If you're participating in 12 Days of Cozmas, I would love to hear from you down below what you're most excited to read in the next 2 weeks, and hopefully I'll be chatting with you on Twitter and in the comments. And of course, you'll be seeing from me very soon in front of this lovely tree. I'm hoping to film here all December. I have to work out some of the lighting situation because I'm a little shadowy today, but that's okay. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!